Hey guys, welcome to our Week 10 Premier League rundown. I've got Jamie James, JJ is a winner, his Twitter handle to my left, and we're going to come up with some winners, aren't we, JJ?
We are indeed. I still can't get my head around these things are like we're on the radio.
Right.
Testing. Very, very professional.
Very professional.
It's very, very good, isn't it? And the producer says is that it's going to be coming through loud and clear, and more importantly, I have got the winners this weekend. I missed last week's show.
You did.
And I actually went 10 out of 10.
You did. Well, you got no wrong, that's for sure.
I go 10 out of 10 last week. Unfortunately, I wasn't here, so the punters home couldn't get it. But we got it still. Got the perfect 10.
And I tell you what, though, going from you were here week 8, you missed week 9.
Yeah.
You have got a profit of 7.7.
Yeah.
A return on investment of 107.9%. Good job.
It is, but it's going to be much higher because I am not joking when I say that I am the best Premier League handicapper in the world. Also NFL, but Premier League as well.
Well, maybe the male, because I'm the female best in the world.
It's a marathon. We're only into week 10 here. We got 38 games, haven't we? So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's see where we are at the end of the season now.
All right, kicking off our rundown here is Manchester United versus Burnley. Man United 1.21, Burnley 18.25, and the draw 7.03. I have to say, I've got 2 no bets of the whole of the 10 matches. This is a no bet for me. The reason being is how will Mourinho's boys bounce back from that Chelsea defeat 4-0. It was awful. Man United was my bet there. I don't really back my team.
Yeah.
Did on this time, failed again. It just goes to prove. But what are you going for? What's your winner?
Yeah, I'm taking Man United minus 2 goals. I mean, it was quite interesting. Mourinho's still not found a place to stay in Manchester, which is a bit weird, isn't it? He's been there a while now. He's still living in that hotel, the Larry Hotel. I think there's a few other guys there. I think Pogba's still there and things like that. But yeah, I mean, no one was predicting that to happen, were they?
No.
I mean, it was a bit of a hammering. But against Burnley, I believe Manchester United are going to really bounce back. And I'm taking them minus 2 goals.
Yeah.
They could win this by 3 or 4, my friends.
Well, last meeting at Old Trafford ended 3-1. So might be seeing a similar result there.
Yeah, there we go. And
right.
what am I getting value on that?
You got your tips
Got
there.
my tips there,
I
yeah.
highlighted them for you.
2.1 I'm getting. So even better, isn't it? I've got it all highlighted.
I've
got
printed it all down for JJ down there, and he's still got to ask me.
Yeah. We got the microphones, we got the clipboard, we got it all written down, and we got it highlighted. And more importantly, I've got the winners.
All right. Tottenham versus Leicester, highlight match of the weekend here. Obviously, Tottenham come from a very disappointing 0-0 draw. Leicester, obviously, they came from a great win over the weekend, but they do have their Champions League fixture, which is at Copenhagen, which will be on Wednesday next week. Tottenham 1.68 on their turf. Leicester 5.75. The draw 3.95. What do you like in this match?
Well, I mean, it's been said, hasn't it, on this show before, Leicester seem to take Europe more seriously than the Premier League at the moment, don't they? But I think that's going to change. I'm actually taking Leicester for the win.
Are you?
I mean, I'm getting great value as well. And I think Leicester, they're playing very, very well in Europe. I mean, it's difficult after that season they had. I mean, what an amazing season. I mean, where does one go from there, as it were?
Champions League.
That's where you do go. Very good, very sharp. But that's where I just think they are a good team. They still got the nucleus of their team, haven't they? And good management and stuff like that. And I believe, they're going to get the job done. We're going to see the Leicester of old this weekend.
5.75 are the odds here. Do you know what? This is the most riskiest bet of mine. So take this one with a pinch of salt. But I am going to put it to my personal record. Both teams to score, no.
Right.
Spurs have only conceded just 1 goal at home. Very hard to score against the Spurs at home. Leicester have scored just 3 away. So I think that it's going to be hard to. I think Spurs are going to hold the defence time. I think it's going to be hard for Leicester. Both teams score no.
And what are they, 5th or 6th in the league, aren't they, Spurs? I think they're 5th, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they've gone down. They're coming, but they'll be coming back up again.
Yeah, no, I mean,
after their draw.
Exactly. It'd be a real good big statement win if Leicester can go there and get the job done, and very, very juicy as well.
Yeah. Sunderland versus Arsenal now. Last meeting ended 0-0 at the Stadium of Light, but Arsenal are firm favourites here away, 1.42. Sunderland is struggling, having a very tough,
garbage, aren't
very
they?
tough team.
They haven't won a game, have they?
Nope.
I mean, Moyes as well. Get your act together, Moyes. The good people of Sunderland. It's a good club. I don't know what he's up to up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
mean, he's just having an absolute nightmare, isn't he?
Do you think he's the next manager to get the sack?
Oh, well, I mean, he's got to do something, hasn't he? I mean, I don't know what he's up to. I mean, I'm an Evertonian, as you know, very proud Evertonian, and he did a great job at Everton. But I mean, he's just having an absolute nightmare up there.
Yeah.
I just think Arsenal could put 2 or 3 past this team. I don't see any positives with that Sunderland team whatsoever. And I mean, we haven't, have we? We've seen nothing.
No.
I mean, they've gave
Bottom
us
of the league, relegation candidates.
Yeah.
They need to either step it up or they're out.
I mean, and what have they got? You know, I mean, this is their time. They have to really try and get something. But Arsenal, I mean, they're cruising, aren't they? I mean, Arsenal. I like.
They've got to bounce back. They're 0-0 Middlesbrough over the weekend.
Exactly.
Which was...
And Wenger loves a bounce back, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He loves that more than anything. All of the Arsene Wenger idiots say, get him out, get him out, get him out. He goes out there and his side win 3 or 4-0. So I'm actually taking Arsenal -1. I think they're going to win by 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah, very conservative. That's one of my bets, but my official bet is Arsenal half-time, full-time, a little extra value there,
Okay.
2.15. I think we're going to see an early goal from
Yeah,
Arsenal.
and I particularly like what you're saying. He loves a bounce back, doesn't he? You know, after that result there, he'll be upset. The players I really will get behind him, and they go up there. And I think that seems absolute garbage. I mean, you know, it could be embarrassing, really.
Yeah.
If the Arsenal turn up firing on all cylinders, which they can do, they can actually embarrass this team.
Right, Middlesbrough versus Bournemouth. I have to say, both of these teams come from 0-0 draws over the weekend.
Right.
I have to say, 3 of 4 of their last head-to-heads have been in a draw. I think this says to me a draw, and I hardly ever bet a draw.
Oh no!
3.14.
I've got a draw as well, and then you've given me all these stats. I'm getting fan me down that. I mean, I don't know. I'm going for the draw as well, but I'm a bit worried of all these stats. No, I always say the trend is not your friend, but I can't see much more than the draw here. I think both sides will be happy with a draw. They'll be both content with a point, and that's pretty much it, really. I haven't really got much more to add to that.
Yeah. And Middlesbrough winless
You're
at
on
home.
the draw, Nat, did you say?
I am. I'm on the draw. I'm all over the draw, actually.
What do you reckon the score will be? If you had to say it, could it be 0-0? Could we see a 0-0 game?
Probably,
a goalless draw?
I would definitely go for the under 2.5 goals.
Yeah.
It's either going to be 0-0 or 1-1.
I'm leaning now. It's not an official pick, but I'm leaning as we're talking under 2.5, hasn't it?
Yeah, I would do too.
I mean, if the side does get a win, I think it'd be by 1 goal, wouldn't it? It'd be like a 1-0. But I think, I really believe that's a draw, great value, and I love it.
Yeah. All right. Talking of value, Watford versus Hull. Loving Watford at home here. The odds were about 1.8 yesterday. They've dropped slightly, 1.76.
Yeah.
More to do with Hull's poor form than Watford's sort of good form, so to speak. Although they haven't lost a match in 3, but they've drawn 2, they've won 1.
Right.
Hull come from a succession of losses, including their loss to Stoke over the weekend, 2-0, failed to score. That was a bet that let me down. I went for both teams to score. They couldn't even score there. Straight Watford win. Can't look anywhere past that.
You can't. I mean, Captain Obvious will love it. I mean, JJ loves it. Natalie loves it. We all love it here. I think Watford are going to get the job done, aren't they?
Is that what your form says?
That's what it says. Watford.
Yeah.
Huh? That's what. See,
you were
very
gonna be going for-
professional. It's all highlighted. I mean, sometimes I do change my plays at the last minute to mess Natalie up.
That's very good of you to highlight it. That's very organised.
Very professional. So I've done it all highlighted, and I've got it highlighted here. Money in the bank, Watford win. And I mean, it's quite good value as well in that, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, we're not far away.
I think it's the value out of the weekends. And I know actually because I did this, I did the preview with Nigel. That was his banker of the weekend was the Watford win.
Yeah, I really believe it. I mean, and it's close to 1.9. We're not paying too much juice. We're not giving too much chalk there to the bookie. And you have to say, at home, Watford get their job done. Take that one to the bank as well. I'm not joking. I'm going 10 out of 10 this week.
All right, fired up.
Fired up! On the new microphone.
Testing.
West
Brom versus Man City. Man City 1.48, West Brom 7.67, and the draw 4.64. The main thing with this match to consider is Man City's match next week. It is at Man City, but obviously they went to Barcelona week 3 and they lost 4-0. They'll be looking to bounce back from that, save some face on their turf. Yeah, I did.
I mean, they were
Lambs,
shocking,
lambs
weren't they?
to slaughter, wasn't it?
Joe Hart's probably quietly chuckling away to himself, isn't he? You know, with the sweeper coming out, steaming out, getting sent off. But again, they need to bounce back, don't they? And I believe, goals. I'm taking Manchester City -1.
-1. I've got a slightly interesting bet here. Going to go for both teams to score. I think we're going to see with Man City's eye on their pending Champions League fixture, and then just looking at West Brom have scored 6 goals at home there. Man City do concede. They're on the road.
Yeah.
Both teams to score 2.
I mean,
2 with William Hill.
Yeah, I like the bet. I like what you're thinking. And believe me, it's not going to be just turn up down there at West Brom and get the win by 3 or 4 goals. They're going to have all be firing on all cylinders, because the back page the next day could be saying, what's going on with Man City?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people as well, they're still favourites to win the Premier League, but a lot of people are saying more value elsewhere now.
Well, I need your boys to pick up, because my future's bet is Manchester United, and what are they, 7th at the moment?
Yeah.
So like I said, it's all there to play for. The Premier League's so exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why we love it.
Why we love it. Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. And actually just talking about the to win. Again, we were talking with Nigel, and he thinks his money's on Liverpool to win.
Well, he
the
would
Premier
be,
League.
Wouldn't he? Captain obvious.
It's not a captain obvious play.
Well, it's
to be Liverpool.
Well, what, Liverpool to win this game?
No, Liverpool to win the Premier League.
Oh, he's not said that, has he?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's to do with like the value and their form, because I tell you, I am going for Liverpool in this match. They are 3rd right now. They're having a good season.
Nah, I'm totally agreeing with
so
you.
Who are you
but
taking?
Mr. Klopp turned around and said, I'm not going to say what he wants. He wants to say, I think we can win the Premier League. He doesn't want that pressure on his team. He's actually came out and said that. But they are a very, very strong team. There's no doubt about it.
They don't have Champions League commitments. They don't have Europa League commitments. They have their focus on the Premier League.
Yeah, exactly. He's just a tremendous guy, isn't he? The energy, the manager, he's just unbelievable. Must be
his first full season as well. He's in 3rd. It's a very good. Personally, I'm sorry, I am all over. I will wear that Captain Obvious cap with pride.
Well, guess who?
Liverpool 1.7.
Well, guess
in
who,
the bank.
In the bank, is it?
Wheelbarrow.
The money's spent. The money's spent already. I'm telling you now, they are a great side. I know there'll be a lot of Liverpool fans watching our show. And like I said, they are genuine title contenders. What are we looking at here now?
I'm trying to get the thing.
I've got it highlighted there now.
Crystal Palace.
I'm taking Palace there. They've got to go there, Liverpool.
They just lost to West Ham, didn't they?
They do let goals in Liverpool, don't they? They do give you a chance. That's the thing about Liverpool.
They do, but they also score as well. They're the highest score. They're the joint highest scorers with Man City.
Yeah, they're having a tremendous season. They are a tremendous team. There's no denying it. But, what we played a game for a reason, right? They still got to go to South London. They still got to get a job done. And as well, at home at Crystal Palace, the fans make a tremendous atmosphere. It's unbelievable to watch the Crystal Palace game. The fans will be right behind the team. They'll be right fired up playing against Liverpool. And I believe here, Palace get the upset and Palace win. You can take that one to the bank, my friends, and spend it.
How about the odds for that one?
Go on. One there, 5.22.
Woo!
Actually, to be fair, I thought it would be a little bit higher to be told. I was thinking about 6 or 7.
Well, that's what gives me the value for the Liverpool win. Victory dance is in order.
Victory dance. I don't know how we're going to do it with the microphone. I haven't done a victory dance yet. I haven't done a victory dance, but we'll do it. We'll make a bet here live on the show now. When this Palace wins, I will do a victory dance.
Well, don't worry, you probably won't have to, because my Liverpool bet will come in.
I haven't got to dust off my dancing shoes there. No, very, very confident.
Southampton versus Chelsea. Now, I think this is a really tough match. A lot really sort of says Chelsea here away. Obviously, they've come from some great 4-0 Man United win.
Yeah.
Southampton drew to Man City 1-1. I have to say, unfortunately, this is a no bet for me, but my lean is Chelsea. I told you I had 2 no bets. Okay. My lean is for Chelsea. I don't know.
What, a draw, you're thinking, or?
Just, I don't know. Just sometimes I just don't have a feeling. I'm looking at their stats. I'm looking at their head-to-heads, their commitments, and this just says no bet. I just don't want to touch it.
Okay, well, only people that pass, I've said this before, are NFL quarterbacks. And I do not see a helmet on your head there, Natalie.
Have you said that before?
I have said that before. I do have my one-liners, the trademark, by the way.
The only people that make is artists.
Oh, no, we had that one.
Yeah,
moving on from that one. I believe, it's going to be a difficult game, Matt. All jokes aside, I am with you. It's not one I'm totally confident on, but I will put one unit of my own hard-earned money on it. And I would take Chelsea to get the job done and win.
Well,
I mean, a lot of momentum from that result they had, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think a huge momentum.
Oh, I mean, incredible. And a lot of confidence is going to be inspired in that team. Like, Conte can, say, look, we can go and beat the big teams. And come on, we want to be champions of England. You've got to go to Southampton and win that, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. What do they want to do? If they really want to win the league and they want to be champions of England, like they have been before, they have to go to Southampton and they have to get the 3 points. A point's not good enough. They got to go there. They got to play with energy, enthusiasm, and passion, which I'm sure they will. And that's why I'm like I said, I'm getting fired up. I'm getting more confident as we're talking about it. They might put now 2 or 3 past them the more I talk about it. Chelsea win, my friends.
Well, I tell you, my other lead-in for this match is the over 2.5 goals. Last meeting ended 2-1 to Chelsea at Southampton. Time before that, 3-1 to the Saints at Chelsea. Over 2.5 goals, 1.95. Bet365, another possible bet here.
Yeah, I like the over. I mean, I like the over there as well, right? I mean, both teams can score when they want to. So, but I just think there's been a lot of that, like you said, the momentum is all a momentum game, isn't it? So, there's a lot of momentum there.
All right, there we go. Chelsea to win is JJ's official tip.
Yeah.
Everton versus West Ham. Again, very interesting match here. Everton 1.81, West Ham 4.75, draw 3.88. Now, West Ham started shaky. They seem to have gained momentum. They come from the 1-0 Crystal Palace win over the weekend. For that reason, I would be nervous to play the Everton win. Everton so have done the reverse. Started very strong, have turned out shaky. So
they're still. What do you mean? We're like 5th in the league. Everton. We're still there.
They lost to Burnley over the weekend 2-1. I'd say that's a bit of a fall.
Well,
that's a little bit of a blip.
A little
slip just a little, on the Premier League ladder.
Like you said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. What a time to rebound and beat the Hammers. As our friend calls them, the unhappy Hammers. And I think that Everton have too much quality. And the trouble is, West Ham will probably go there trying to play for a draw. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, the way they're playing, they'll be happy to get a point. So Everton will have to break them down. But what better response to do it in front of the Goodison faithful? And I believe, and I'm getting quite good, close to 1.90, aren't I? Again, I'm getting good price for that. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. Everton. Are you playing this game?
Yes, I'm about to go, but I would say that's a Captain Obvious bet.
It is a very...
You keep harping on about Mr. Captain Obvious, and there you are, tooting the Captain Obvious horn.
And I'm also... exactly. And I'm also, as well, an Evertonian, so, there's a bit of a... Yeah, take that. That's a risk disclosure to everyone there watching at home.
All right, I am playing this game. I am. Last meeting, Everton ended 2-3 there to West Ham back in March. I'm just going to go for both teams to score 1.71, 10 bet. I think we're going to see a goal from either side. Could end up in a 1-1 draw, but I think we'll see goals from both sides. Both teams to score.
What is your record again, Nat, there on the old sheets? What are you hitting?
I showed it in the beginning. Actually, showed it in the beginning of this. I've got 52 wins, 38 losses, a profit of 11.3, and my ROI is 111.3%.
Well, there you go. You're doing very, very well. You're ahead of me.
I had a bad weekend though. It's come down a bit.
Well, you're gonna start getting that record up with the pick you're giving there, because Everton are going to get the job done, no doubt. You heard it here first on the microphones. We should call the show the microphones. I mean, I feel like I'm on the radio. It's great, isn't it?
It's like you do this silly face.
I'm like on work experience or something. Huh? I feel like I couldn't do the show my speedos. I'm on the radio.
It's hard to read your notes though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit hard. It'd be a bit difficult for my victory dance as well.
We'll clear the way. Don't you worry.
Oh, right, okay.
When that victory dance is coming
clean off my dancing shoes.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
Okay, final match is the Monday's Premier League match here. Stoke versus Swansea. Stoke at home, 2.04. Swansea, 3.95. Draw, 3.6. Stoke enters rightful favourites. They haven't lost a match in 4. They've drawn 2. They've won 2. Whilst obviously Swansea...
Is this the Monday night game?
Monday, yeah.
Oh God, what a game that's! I mean, what a game that's going to be. I mean,
Do you know what Nigel said that he's at his mother's?
Sarcastic there. Sorry to all Stoke and Swansea fans, but I mean, it's not really a blockbuster game, is it?
Nigel said that he's actually missing it. He'll be round at his mother's-in-law's, and that's more interesting.
I might not. I mean, I watch a lot of sport, but I don't even know if I'll even watch that. I mean, yeah.
Oh, you will.
I probably will, to be fair. I mean, Swansea, they're in a total relegation dogfight, aren't they? I mean, the new manager there said that. I mean, again, if Swansea, I don't know the mentality of the managers and the players, but I mean, if you want to stay in the Premier League, both sides need to go and try and win this game, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, they really, really do. Stoke struggling. They're at the foot of the table.
No, they're not. I wouldn't call them struggling. I think they're rightful favourites here. I actually love the bet.
Like, what, 15th in the league or something?
I love the bet, 16th.
16th in the league. So, I mean, it's a dogfight, isn't it? Relegation dogfight. I mean,
Stoke will win this. At home.
They will not win this. There will not be a draw. Because I'll tell you what's going to happen. Swansea's going to get their act together under their new manager. And Swansea's going to win. And I mean, it's not like it's January as well. It's Stoke, is it? I mean, we're still, the weather's not that bad. And, it's a very difficult place to visit. I mean, I've been to Stoke many, many times. And what like a blockbuster game, isn't it?
So you're going for the Swansea win.
Win.
There's another victory dance. I'm going for Stoke.
I might have to check that though on the iPhone because I don't know if I'll be able to watch that game, to be honest. It might be a cracker though. Remember we were here the other week and we were saying about the great game, United Liverpool, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Monday night football. We were all fired up.
0-0.
It was terrible. Yeah. So you never know, do you? That's why we play the game. It could be a cracking game. There might be goals.
That's why you have to watch every one.
That's why you have to, and also if you convictions are right, gamble on it. I will have a little punt on it, and I will take Swansea. What am I getting? Over 5, isn't it? Because I've thrown my paperwork there on the floor.
3.997.
3.97. So, I mean, not bad at all, is it? So, very, very good.
Still low, 2.0. Mine's winning.
Okay, so victory dance I'm going to do. What happens if I go 10 out of 10?
That won't happen. But if it were,
you have to think for the next show.
You can just think of something.
Because I will do it. 1 week, I will go 10 out of 10, my friends. Always happens. You can take that to the bank and cash it.
Great. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Let us know if you've got any sort of sure winners, your bankers of the weekend. Put it in the comment section below.
Yeah, and no trolling.
No nasty comments.
No nasty comments.
If possible.
Be nice.
Yeah, be nice. That would be nice. That was JJ. JJ is a winner. It's his Twitter handle if you guys want to follow him.
You can follow me. I'm very active on the old Twitter.
He is.
I'm on the message groups. Mm-hmm. I'm on the Twitter. I get direct messages. I just love it.
Yeah.
I'm like Mr. Twitter. JJ at JJ is a winner.
There you go.
That's the Twitter.
There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.